My name is Jeremy Sarton. I am the owner and promoter of Pro Wrestling Association, also known as PWA. Uh, for those of you who don't know, we are a Christian-run organization, and we do a lot of help, like fundraising opportunities, a lot of help with church organizations, school organizations, helping raise money. And today, I've got a good friend here. Ronnie, tell us a little bit about who you are.
Well, Jeremy, my name's Ronnie Connor. 58 years old. Been retired for about 3-4 years now.
Okay. Ronnie, I've known you for a few years now, and there's one thing I for sure know about you, and that's that you have a heart for missions. And tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Jeremy, I just believe that it's God's called all of us to missions, and it's just trying to do my part, man. Just trying to love on people and just do what God's asked us to do.
How did you get started in missions?
2009, I went on my first mission trip, and didn't have a clue that it would even impact me in my life the way that it did. It completely changed my life. Just, didn't have a clue at what actually really missionaries did or what, I didn't really know until I went and I figured out, hey, I can do this.
Yeah. Why don't you tell us about some of the places you've had the opportunity to go?
Wow, I've been very blessed. I've been to Peru in 2009, my first trip. I went to Peru. Wasn't long after that, I had the opportunity to go to Africa. Then I had the opportunity to go to Mexico, which I fell in love with. And then I had the opportunity to go back to Peru, but I got to go to the Amazon River.
One of those places you just listed, you've got quite the resume and quite the opportunities the Lord's opened doors for you to go and be different places. But one of those places really has your heart. Which one is that, and why?
Exactly, Jeremy, and it would be the Amazon River. And it's because of the people. It's beautiful people there. They just, they're indigenous people. They've been there for thousands of years, and they just survive on little or nothing, and I love that about them. I love their heart. I love their passion for their people and for their families. It's just an unbelievable thing to witness, to see.
Yeah. Well, we have an upcoming show that we've planned for to help you guys raise money. Coming up August the 17th at First Baptist Church in the gym in Oxford, Mississippi, and we're excited about coming to Oxford. But more importantly, we're excited about helping you guys raise money for y'all's trip. Would you tell us a little bit about that upcoming trip? Kind of who's going, what your plan is, and maybe some ways that people that are watching this video can help raise money for that.
Sure. About a year and a half ago, I had the opportunity to go to the Amazon for my first trip, and I met this gentleman. His name is Rolando. He is Peruvian, and he lives on the Amazon River. Rolando is a Peruvian missionary. I mean, that's all he does. He trains local pastors. And I had the opportunity with him to go out to a people group. And the name of the group is Wambias. And they are way out there. Takes several days just to travel to get to them. And I got to spend 21 days out there with Rolando and this group of Wampias, and they struggle with in situations. It's the jungle. There's plenty of food in the jungle, but the issue in the jungle is water. Probably for 3 months out of the year, it's the rainy season. Well, when the rain stops, they stop, and it's what they call the dry season. And that lasts pretty much for the rest of the year. Because of the river being so polluted and just the water's terrible, there's lots and lots of waterborne illnesses, typhoid, parasites, lots of fever, stomach issues. So Rolando and I have been discussing about some water filters, which is a dire need for them. So we're in the process right now, and Jeremy's offered to help with their organization to start to raise the money to get the filters and get them to the Wampias people. It's going to be a challenge. They live so far out in the jungle till it's not cheap. The water filters aren't the expense; it's the logistics of it. But the rewards far more cover the cost. Because these filters will supply these families with fresh or clean drinking water for 1.5 to 2 years. And that's huge for them. That's a huge thing. And there's another side to this, is that by us taking this water filters out there, we're building a relationship with this community, these people group. It's very important to them to have the clean water, but it's also very important that they hear the gospel.
Well, Ronnie, thank you for sharing your heart, and more importantly, thank you for being the light, and for carrying that light and carrying the gospel message. Not only as you walk through everyday life here in Oxford, but you being willing to take that calling. I know the first trip you went on that was a big calling. Yes. To go for 21 days, and that was a lot of trust and a lot of faith. And so we thank you for that trust and that faith you have, and being willing to go. And if you're watching this video today and you've really you've been touched by Ronnie and his love for the Wampias people, and just his love for carrying the gospel to the outer ends of the earth, and you're saying, hey, how can I give? Well, there's several ways you can give. You can reach out to myself or Ronnie and just give. Any donation would be greatly appreciated. Or if you're a business or something like that, we are looking for sponsors for this upcoming show, to people to help sponsor this show, and the money go towards the drinking filters, the water filters and stuff. Or if you just say, hey, I don't have a whole lot, but I want to come and I want to be a part of this, then be there August the 17th at First Baptist Church at the gym there, and come ready to enjoy a action-packed night of wrestling. But it's not just about wrestling that night. We're gonna have a fun time, but it's about helping. It's about us helping raise money to send Ronnie and his team over to Peru, to this jungle deep down the Amazon River, to let them be the light and love of Christ. And so we would welcome you to reach out to myself or to Ronnie for further information. We can get some information to you, but we look forward to seeing you August the 17th as PWA comes to Oxford, Mississippi, to the First Baptist Church Gym.